So we are live. Like we decided we are going to make this like a safe, like we usually do, a safe space, because to be honest, we are all a bit nervous. I mean, we just launched CY. So I don't know. How did you guys feel when this came to life? Was it yesterday or the day before? Who wants to go first?
I think CY came to birth yesterday. Like I haven't found the right words to experience the feeling. It's still kind of shocking. I haven't found the right words because it has been at first was like a joke, and now here we are. It's almost a year now. We're here. Like I feel like, okay, we've come this far and we're still pushing.
Yeah, thank you, Moni, for sharing. How about you, Mosh? How did you feel when you learned CY?
I felt really good because that whole the fact that we have been planning this for about a year, and I think reached a point and we connected from just being friends to being actually sisters, and now that we are launching this to the rest of the world, it's just an amazing feeling. I was really happy that we brought it here.
Thank you so much, guys, for sharing. Well, for me, when we launched CY, I literally got like a fog. Let me mute. So I continue, guys. We have Jill Grace, he has joined us. Then we have Shay Mohsin, he has also joined us. Thank you guys for joining. So like I was saying, when we launched CY, I literally got a fog. I was overwhelmed with there's so much support, and the fact that Nalabienti people actually have needed this for so long, and now it's here. And I think there have been so many questions of, okay, what is CY? What is it about? What do you guys do? People just have like nutshells of what it is, very clear. Eh? So I think this is the purpose of this life. So what is CY about? What are we all about? What are some of our values? What are some of our goals? What are we aiming for at the end of the day? And everyone has a role. Remember, we have the healer, we have the futuristic queen, we have the soul connection queen, we also have the precious queen. So every queen has their roles, and I think today we shall be able to explain them. Then we shall also be able to tell you some of the programs we have been able. We are going to like engage with our audience, not even our audience, with the other family, I guess, because we create that great connection. So I would like to share where it all started and how this journey has been able to, impact your life so far.
First of all, guys, my name is Mushra Rabab Abdallah. I am one of the co-founders of the Cautious Youth. My story, I remember how Cautious Youth started. I remember me and Aisha we have really tried a lot of things. We have tried singing, we have tried, we did the modest fashion, we have tried a lot of things. So, so I'm like, that person can come to like, hey, do you know anyone that can do this or this or this or that? I have a question here. I want to ask you about a few questions about adulting, and then she asked me a few questions, and then she told me about this space that she wanted to create. And I was like, wow, that's a great idea. That would be nice. And then she told me that I cannot do this alone. I have to do it with some other people who can align with my vision. So I told her, okay, great. So she asked me if I know any people who are really interested in something like this. I was like, yeah, very sure, I know. So I connected her to, first of all, Munira, because Munira is like, she's that kind of person that can easily, people confide within her, and she's a certified therapist, and she's just that kind of cool person. As like, definitely this would really do. And then also another person I recommended to her was Soulful, who is not with us today because of some issues that you guys will get to know about her. So Soulful is just also a very cautious person. These are things that she loves. She's really just soulful. So Aisha gets to connect with these two. I think then she will have to tell a story because I don't know what happened with them. But at the moment, I was out of this because I had connected with people until she reached. I think it would be great for you to join. I feel like when you join, the helpers will just be confidence. Like, yes, thank God I'm also a part of this. So that's how it started, and we created a group. We got to know each other. We used to be talking every Saturday, different topics, very emotional, very funny. And to be honest, I think safe space is one of the best things that have ever happened to me, because like it's like a sister circle. We connect and we talk about life, and we are real and raw, and you just get to know that you're not alone, and it's a place not to be judged. That's the best thing I liked about it. Like with safe space at Cautious Youth, I'm never judged. I can say anything I want, and these guys will also come out very raw and real to me. So that's my story with the whole Cautious Youth, and let the other guys also share.
Thank you for sharing. What about you, Moni?
Yeah, I think that's how it all started. I remember Mushrak telling me, "Hi, Moni. I have my cousin Aisha. Mani, Ayagaranya, we've tried this, and I was like, okay. Like I tell you, you always love helping people, so I was like, okay, I'll give it a try." Then you made the first move. You contacted me, and I was really interested. Then you brought in Soulful. At first, I was like, "Kale kanda bechina agenda chitya," because I wasn't actually really buying the idea. It's like we're totally different. We're coming from different backgrounds and societies. So I was like, okay, let me just do this for the sake of Mushra, because I was like, okay, she's my best friend. I have to do this to please her. So I'm like, let me do this. Then you join. Well, we're joined by Soulful, and at the back of my mind, I'm like, what? Why Soulful? Because Soulful and Mushra, they had a deeper connection, and always like, my twin, this. I'm like, okay, this is really Kamanyi though. This girl is making me connect with her twin, yet I'm actually being third wheeled in this relationship of the best friendship relationship. Then now I have to connect with her twin. So I was like, okay, let me just get this for the sake of the friendship, the fact that she's my best friend. Like, let me just recite, talk to my confidant. I'm like, you know what? Mushra did this and this. Then my confidant's like, she playing a cool. Just go on with it. Then we had our first safe place. It was really nice. I think I missed out. I missed out because my network was really bad. But then later on, like I got really connected, and I was like, okay, I should give these girls really a chance to see how this thing flows. Tulabe Chinagwera. Then I was just, I could always, I think the first month I would always be like, let me just go for the sake of, let me just attend. Then I ended up finding family. Like I couldn't live without you girls. Then I would be like, Kale, I would look forward to every Saturday night to have that safe place. So that's how it is. That's what I remember briefly about CY.
Thank you so much for sharing, Nira. Thank you much as well. Wow, that's been like, going down the memory lane. But what has really stood out for me, the fact that you've said we are all different. We're not we all come from different, backgrounds, different lifestyles. But then we connected in this one place because we all had dreams. We all had something we wanted to share. We were looking for a world where there's like, real conversations, deeper connections with other people. And that there is that safe place, eh? So Mush is she's more of a soul connection person. She can connect literally to your soul and make you feel like you're in tune with yourself. Then Muni, so me, I always see ourselves as if munyumba, like a square house. We are all in different corners, but then we come together to meet in one like center. So soulful is more of soul connection. Muni is more of a healer. She can listen. She can, welcome your pain and take care of you. And then soulful is cautious. She helps you become more cautious. Then me, my strength is in the future, the futuristic you. Okay, so you've been able to connect to yourself. Okay, so you've been able to heal, to be more cautious. So how are you going to use these things in your life? How are you going to move forward and, achieve the goals that you've always wanted? So I think we've all used our strength and helped each other, move the needle and become better. I don't know if you guys remember the first topic we talked about in safe space. It was, actually have it written down here. It was observe your relationship with God and other people. So actually, no, it was observe your relationships with other people. Ask yourself if you've been able to create a healthy boundary or you feel currently drained. So most times what we do in safe space, I bet most people are wondering what is safe space. Safe space is this place where we go on like Saturday. We call it safe space Saturday in the evening. But before we meet on Saturday, one of us is to moderate. So they come up with a topic of the day, tells us to do our research, reflect, and then when we meet on that day, each and every one of us is able to, present what they got, and then we get some solutions, some advice, we challenge each other to become better. So basically, and that is what safe space is. So can we talk about, ladies, can we talk about some of the things that we have in stock for CY? Aside, because how can they join? Number one, what is CY about? And what do we have in stock for them? So we can begin with what is CY about? Then as we go to the next two questions, and yeah, inshallah, we can maybe be able to move forward. Who would like to go? I think more sure go to Asembeyo Kumuni. Mosh? Okay, Moni, go ahead. I think Mosh's network is a bit tricky.
Okay, Mosh. Oh.
Sorry, I did not.
Yes. Please go on.
Like, what was the question?
Yeah. Ever since we launched CY, and we've talked about things like adulting, we've talked about things like in our promo video, a lot of people have been asking, what is CY about? What do we have in stock for them? And I forgot the other question. Muni will remind us. But we want to talk about what CY is about. We all talk about it, then after we shall tell people how they can join, and then what we have in store for them as we grow.
Okay. So CY is we can call it a safe space. This is a safe space where guys can come in and we can discuss issues, and then we can connect with each other, and then we also learn from each other. Because when you realize a lot of people going through this whole stage of transforming from a girl to a woman or from a boy to a man, it's tough and rough. And for some reason, like some of us don't have anyone that you're going to come through and talk to them and tell them, man, I'm going through this or this or this. Sometimes we have to carry the baggage within ourselves. But you know, when you find someone and then you probably open up and tell them what's going on, you feel too much relief, you feel connection, and you can also learn. So this safe space is here for all of that. We are here to just connect with each other and learn and discuss as we grow together. The goal here is for us to grow, to nurture our souls, ourselves, to become better people, so that we don't make the mistakes. We don't make, sometimes it can help us from, you know, going through some hard times, something, someone might have gone through something, and maybe you borrow a leaf and then you learn from that. That's what the space is about. And we are also here to uplift each other, and we shall be sharing a few, what can I call them? Like tips or hacks, because by the time we have been together, we have done a lot of research, we have learned a lot from each other. So we shall be sharing all these things to you guys. Yeah.
Thank you, Mosh.
I think CY is not only about young adults, it also involves the parents, because you know, being a parent, some parents don't know how we kids are, what we're going through. They don't know how to deal with us. Like for example, my mama is Obatamani, she's having twins. Tamani what I like, what Tamani how to deal with me, to deal with my twin. So it's not all about the young adults, but also those elder adults, Abatamani, like how to deal with their young kids, those transforming kids. You can always refer to us, like we're there to guide you, because we know we've been there. Your kid might be going through something, but then it's us to help you, to sensitize you about what's happening in their lives. So basically, I think that's what CY is all about, and it's, yeah, selfless, feeling comfortable, everything, because this is a place where you're not judged by anything. You're received and welcomed in whatever thing you appear, whatever way you appear.
So Moni, is it only for women or young women, or is it also it's both genders and it cuts across to whatever age?
It cuts across any age, because I believe while studying therapy, you're not tomanyi ki gundi jogenda kudilinga with. So any I believe, like anybody, even a baby itself, because there is that child psychology, because even a baby nayo kumanya how to deal with them. So I believe it's not about any age. Omukade, omukulu, everybody, I believe CY, and I believe we're qualified to do everything. When I see Mushra has a special connection with the kids. Like, yeah, she can really, like you said, she's the soul connector. She can connect with everything, with everybody. When you see her working, you see her dealing with different clients, abakulu, the complicated ones, and yeah, I believe CY can do any can help out any age and any gender. Tewali Tobachi. And the fact that we're coming from different backgrounds, Mushra is from fashion. She deals with those celebrities and everything. Then me being a teacher, I know how it is dealing with kids of different age brackets, different backgrounds, different thinking and ideology everywhere. So I feel we're all qualified in whatever we're doing. And the fact that also you, Aisha, you're away from home, there's the way you're dealing with those people out there. It's because their thinking is not the same as Ugandans and everything. Now, yeah, you can survive and you're literally happy where you are. So I believe the fact that you've been there, just that setting itself can boost you and can help you control CY, all the actions, like any client that comes up, not only young adults but everybody.
Thank you, Moni, for sharing. So, well, she's literally said everything. Nayenga, see why ya buli muntu. Let me even say it in Uganda. But I think it can be for anyone who is going through, whether you're going through a mental breakdown, you're having like really so much stress. You don't have anyone to talk about how you feel, what you're experiencing. Because if you guys have noticed, from Uganda, a lot of people, like for example on Twitter, Bavumka Basinga, people can tweet about depression in a way, like in a joking manner, or like tweet about something that this is actually bad, or this person is actually going through a certain cycle. It's bad for their mental health, and they'll take it as a joke. Because these people are like sometimes as young people, we are so used to being in the bandwagon of but there is actually a place where you can be and your mental health is okay. You're financially thriving, you're emotionally thriving. So I think CY can provide that space for you. And we're going to have like a lot of dialogues. It's not only going to be just us. We are going to bring in like experts, different mentors. We're going to have different panels sometimes where it's only men speaking, like, like young men and old men, and they're just having a conversation, or young women and old women, they're just having a conversation. So we really have so much in store, but it's basically making sure that you are thriving, because if your mentor is not okay, you can't elevate to the next level. So yeah. All right. So what was the other question, guys? It was what do we have in stock? Yeah, as CY. What do you have in stock for? Hello, I don't know if you guys can hear. Can you guys hear me? I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah,
you're muted.
Yes, Aisha. Yes, Aisha.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I can hear you. In stock, like we have a lot.
How can people join us? Please go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying we have a lot in stock for CY, because if we're to break down whatever we're having in stock, BioBNG, it would take like I think the entire day. But Twina BNG, like I don't know even how to experience it. It's not only about this, just the four genres, the Tulimu, because I know you being the future queen, Mushra, then healing and so whatever. I think we have a lot, and we're still going to learn more, like we've been. So I believe a lot is coming their way. Like Binji Betutanaba, we haven't actually mentioned, and so something like that.
Thank you, Moni. Mosh, could you please go next?
The things we have in yes, like Munira has said, the healing queen, we really have a lot that if we had to break down everything right now, it would take like an entire day. But just a few I can mention is that we are going to be having like live sessions with different topics that affect us within this whole session. Some of these topics we shall get from you, some of these topics we shall compose, and then we can have lives, we can have individual sessions. There are those people who really want to get some kind of counseling, but individually, we are going to have those ones as well. And then we are going to have, the random talks whereby we have different age groups just talking about different topics. And we're also going to have a program where we try to uplift each other when it comes to financial freedom or when it comes to what we strive for in life, career, what. We're also going to have a program for that as well. We have different manuals for different, like my part of the soul connection. I have a manual set out for soul connecting, how you can connect to your soul. This is a process that cannot take weeks. This is a process that is going to take about months. But we have all these programs laid down, and we are excited to have people on board. And to go on with this. A lot of this we shall be communicating with you guys, but we have a lot in stock, and the fact that we have planned this for almost a year and we're here now, we have a lot and we're excited to share with all of you guys.
Oh, one thing, I think somebody was asking me, it's like, so I'm like, okay, it's a coincidence that we're all Muslims, and somebody was like, I think this is a hijabi thing. No, it's not. It's for everybody. Personally, I think I'm more challenged by these the three ladies with the veiling and so on, because actually what the Tanka session, Aisha, you're like, hey Muni, you're veiling. So I was like, yeah, but then I want to tell the world out there, this is not a Muslim thing. It's not a religion based foundation or anything. Going everywhere, and we try to twagala kubera bias, but it's only about Islam or anything. So that's what I wanted to
That is very powerful, Money. Actually, again, to add on to that, we are a team of we have actually two males, two gentlemen with us. One of them is Elvis, the other one is Godwin. Yeah, but they're going to be joining us along the way. So it's not only for women, it's for both genders. This is a place for humility. There is no religion, no gender, no what. It's just coming together and trying to make sure that we are better people. So Muni and Moshe have already said, like, whatever we have, it's like a lot if we explain that this to jump my life. But of course, we are going to be able to have those business talks. We are going to have a lot of live sessions and live dialogues. We are going to have transformation weeks. It will be maybe a glow up week. That is, Moshe is in charge of that. It might be a week whereby we are trying to reprogram our subconscious and we shall challenge each other to grow together. And we're going to also try to make sure that we break generational traumas. This is a place where we're going to break cycles. We're going to make sure that we get to the bottom of everything so that we can help each other to transform literally. Because I feel like motivation doesn't do it for me anymore. I don't know what you guys think. I feel like if you want to do this, just do this, just do this. Someone is just outlining things, but no one tells us the how. No one tells us that when you are now finishing secondary school and you're going to university, this is what you're going to face. You sing, they just, so we want to really get to the bottom of that and really make this conversation as raw as possible, so that even abantu abalijja and they are going through this same walk, same journey, they'll be like, oh, these guys left a manual for adulting. They left a manual on how you can handle your emotions, how you can transform in different ways, how you can, embark on the healing, embark on soul connection, on how you can break generational traumas and even bad habits. That's what about to creating. So it's going to be a lot, and inshallah, we pray that Katuza appear getting at Chisa. So last but not least, actually last but not least, how do people join? I'll be the one to begin. We have social media platforms. We have Facebook, we have YouTube. Right now we are live on our Facebook platform. We are also going to open up one at Clubhouse, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. We're literally everywhere because we want to target as many young people as possible, but we're grateful and we can move this journey together. But so if you want to join us, we are going to be able to create a group, and we shall share the number or the link to join the group. But not everyone will be able to join. We shall make sure it's only like the serious people who are ready for this journey. So I'll ask you a few questions here and there because this might not be for everyone. So inshallah, those ones who are ready to join us and ready to walk the journey and be true to themselves, we shall be able to, they'll be able to access the groups, and within those groups, we shall be able to okuba programs and we join together. So those are one of the ways that you can join us. And if you have a topic, you want to discuss it, you can come through, you look through the topic, or like, okay, this would be the topic for this week. And we shall have it. So it's not only us to come up with the topics, it's you guys also come up with the topics that you feel like, so yeah, I don't know if ladies, you guys have something to add. Please go ahead.
I believe you've said it all. So yeah, for the people by their topics, we see what's happening, because we're all humans, things are close, and we're going to speak about this, then we're forgetting something else, then we're leaving out something. So we're here to learn from each other. So yeah, let them just trust us. Banga, we have a lot to share with them. We have a lot to learn from them. They have a lot to learn from us. So let's all let them just wait. We're going to learn from each other, both ends. Yes.
Thank you so much. Are you on?
I think she's caught up in something.
Yeah, I think we're coming to the end of the session. Samaria, thank you so much for joining us. We have literally come to the end of the session. So this is a place for everyone. We're going to have real conversations, get to connect deeply with each other, and you feel like this is the journey you've always wanted, or this is the place you've always wanted, then alhamdulillah, the place is here. It's all about humility. There is nothing like maybe they're just hijabis. Everyone is here. Doesn't matter your religion, doesn't matter your gender. Yeah, inshallah. Okay. When you have any closing remarks, we close up.
Not really. It's just asking them to follow us everywhere, all the social platforms. See why? It's Cautious Youth everywhere: TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, everywhere. And thank you so much for the love, Joe, Grace, everybody. Thank you so much for the love. And yeah, we promise to deliver the best.
Indeed. Thank you so much, Moni. And thank you everyone for being a part of this. I would like to request the technical team to help us stop the live at this moment. Thank you everyone for coming through. Bye.
Oh, bye-bye.
Bye.